second quarterfinal of the day. Anxi, this is him, a player that not too many might be familiar with. But he's making a splash recently, especially in the Undead Night Elf matchup. Let's see how good he is in Undead Mirror, because he's facing the world champion Happy. He's a replacement for WFZ. There he is, Dimitri Kostin. How much joy did he bring us in his last attendance in the Chinese tournament? This is his third offline tournament since his comeback. MTW Legendary Cup was the first. He won that. WGL Summer was the second. He won that. And now one belt, one road. LR out, TS out, TM out, Amazonia out leaves us with Echo Isles, Northern Isles and Concealed. Anxi is a huge underdog. Huge underdog. Happy is one of the craziest Undead Mirror players. He is one of the craziest micro. The Chinese needs some sort of special opening strategy, creep route, push, whatever. He definitely needs a cheese or a curveball. Because in a normal one-on-one, straight up, there's no way he's winning against Happy on offline environments. Happy still with his old Logitech keyboard. Not mechanical. I think he might be the only pro player in any game to still play with soft keys. Oh, there's some hair coming out of that nose. Might be Anxi's first offline tournament. At least first professional tournament. Maybe he was at some college leagues or regional finals or something. But this is the biggest stage that Anxi was ever on. Has ever been on. Happy, the question is he jet lagged? How long was the travel? I really don't know where Taiyan is. It should be should be close to Taiyan. Happy as always enjoying the moments on camera. Anxi looks a little nervous, to be honest. But I mean, why shouldn't he? But on the other side, there's nothing for him to lose, right? We look stressed, though. Deep breaths. Happy might have some issues with his hardware at the moment. He's not in the room. So we're waiting for the Russian to join. Maybe some drivers aren't working or something. The only Russian in this tournament, but the one of 3 Europeans. We have Foggy, of course, as well, repping the Ukraine, and Night End representing Romania. Yeah, this looks like there's some issues. But alright, will be fixed soon, I guess. Competitors were invited for the tournament, yes. One Belt, One Road is an initiative by the Chinese government to bond with several countries. And we have China here, we have Korea here, Russia, Ukraine, and Romania. Last time we had the Belarus, but Orc Worker is not really playing anymore, and he refused the invite. So yeah, no qualifiers, just invites for this, and $8,400 for the winner. Yeah, for Anxi, everything seems alright. He's just waiting. He's in the lobby. Was greeting Lawliot with fat Lawliot or something. It was quite funny. Okay, Happy gives us the ready in the lobby. And the OB is ready. So that means we are ready as well for the second quarterfinal. Who will be joining Fly in the top 4 of this tournament? And who will meet him in the semifinal? It's either Happy or Anxi. It's definitely an undead, as this is an undead mirror. Anxi has a little history of eliminating Europeans from tournaments. That was Foggy. Foggy got the revenge eventually, but he caused some upsets in WGL qualifiers. Anxi is rising, that's for sure, but is he ready to face Happy? Is anyone ever ready to face Happy? That is the big question here. We start on Echo Isles, and here we see the world champion once again. His second tournament in China. For such a long time, he was refusing to go, but not anymore. Russia versus China, Undead versus Undead, Happy versus Anxi for the first time ever. You can see it already in the win rate, 81% against Undead. That's just crazy. Happy knows how to defeat Cheese, Happy knows how to defeat everything. And Anxi, not the best Undead mirror there, but we'll see how things go. Anxi in the red, in the upper left of Echo Isles, and Happy in the blue from on the right hand side of EI. So, Anxi, do we have any cheese? So far, Happy playing pretty much standard. And Anxi, what do we have here? Early or Crypt, right? It's a Lich first! Okay, he needs to do something. Side in W League Europe. Oh, it's a Lich first mirror! Happy going off meta and playing a Lich. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Nova battle. Side tried to cheese him once on this very map, and Happy was punishing this incredibly hard, leaving Side without chances. He seems cheese-proof. On Echo Isles, this is something we kind of oftentimes see, but not from Happy, really. Maybe it's the first time I see this. Good right clicks, good harassment potential. It's gonna be funny. No one has a graveyard in the base, so you can't really raise skeletons except you get a kill. So, Liches join at the same time. Happy sees this. Anxi is not scouting. Whoa, Happy. 3 ghouls rushing over immediately. And Anxi has pretty much no idea what's happening. Lich is out with a rod. Acolyte is getting killed, but... Okay, he's gonna use that skeleton. Or is he? Happy got the skeletons. That's big. Maybe, as Remo says recently, he's losing the Acolyte on purpose to get that rod. And now he has 5 melee units. What's he doing with it? Is he attacking behind this? Not yet. We'll see. Needs a little lumber. So ghouls come out. That's a lot more ghouls for Anxi. So what can he really do? Prevent leveling, I guess. So can Happy get some kills? Anxi already investing into this Nerubian tower. This means his tech will most likely be later. This definitely looks like a ghoul rush. Like, he's so heavy on ghouls already while Happy is teching. Without the tower, without too many ghouls, the tech will be a lot faster. Can he withstand the pressure, though, of the early rush? Or is Anxi even rushing? Could also be an expansion. But it's funny how much Happy can do with 3 ghouls. Like, this is more than twice as much. And Anxi can't do anything. There's a lot of respect on the Chinese side. So, tech comparison.
Players' forces are under attack.
15%, I'd say, ahead. And no creeping. But with this heavier early game, Anxi has to make something work. Because that's the investment he did into the early, to get an early advantage. Nova on the ghoul. Can he get the last hit? Oh, Nova onto that. Wow, Happy skills. And of course he gets the first blood. Second Nova used, it's no mana anymore. And he saves that ghoul as well. Happy micro. 2 Novas, 2 saves. Got a little bit of experience. But Happy got the same with 1 Nova less. So good little start. Music on, by the way. Why not? Sorry about that. So here we go. Next kill for Happy with the next Nova. He might have one more soon. He has the mana advantage, at least a little. Operating a lot more with skeletons than Anxi does. He still has the full rod of necromancy. Didn't get a single corpse. And it's around. Whoa, third kill. And everything is low, and we're 20 mana away from the next Nova. This looks very good for Happy without even reaching the tech. And another kill. Anxi is just too slow. Can't follow the Emperor. He's close to level 2. Holy... This looks like child's play to Happy, to be honest. There's another Nova, even saving... Oh, there's a Nova for Anxi as well. Micro... Can he get a kill now? Nope. Stutter stepping, killing the acolytes. And he's just saving everything. And he makes it look so easy. Every single ghoul, except the one, I think, was killed. And that's level 2 for Happy. Half a level advantage. And Anxi, wow, teching without a graveyard, rushing tier 3. Both must be going Death Knight now, of course. For the Coil and Aura. Happy has the graveyard, can go for Fiends now, gets the Slaughterhouse up. Anxi can't go for the Slaughterhouse, so Regen will be on the Russian side. DK out. Lich on the rise. Getting some items as well. Before creeping, of course. And yeah, we're both... like, Anxi is a little tiny bit fast with the tier 3, but that's about it. Ghouls, of course, fall off heavily once there's destroyers or something. Or the Nova gets stronger. But kind of funny how Anxi didn't scout at all.
Player's forces are under attack.
Didn't see the Lich coming. That crippled him a little. Oh, I'm happy. It's not even contested for the middle. Anxi knows Happy will just out-micro him, so he's moving away to the left-hand side of the map, gets the Ring of Regen. Nah, Happy gets the consumable. If that's the big mana, it's pretty much GG. Great GG. Okay. A little counter to the Nova.
A player's
Guard.
forces are under attack.
Oh, I don't know, man. Is it back? The one crypt guard play? Or is it just for scouting? I don't know. Happy could go for the 6 o'clock as well. Close to level 3 Lich, bought the claw. And Ghoul Frenzy. Of course, the biggest upgrade. Nowadays. Happy has a little issue with the ghouls being hurt, but since he has a statue out, it shouldn't be a problem. Wow, look how confident Happy is. Creeping his opponent's expansion for the level 3. Big attack speed as well. And he has the first Fiend out, so if he goes wept rather fast, this guard won't do anything. Skeleton for scouting, ghouls coming over. He really keeps this guard to the army. Second crypt now, okay. Let's see how that goes. Nova is a kill. We have Aura. Oh, this is 3-2 versus 2-1. There's no way Anxi can fight. Happy contains him at his upper left. Oh, he steals the item as well. 3 gloves of haste. A Gatling gun Lich, that's for sure. He's in total control. Dark Ranger third. Orb of Corruption was brought in as well. Anxi with the Boneyard. Okay. It is an interesting build, but he cancels the second crypt, so Gargs... You won't get the critical mass of Gargs. That's the problem. 15 supply! In a mirror match! Happy's not fooling around, man. Not to the slightest. There's 3 more coils. He's fighting in Anxi's base with the tower and the Black Citadel. And he's not losing anything. DK is in trouble. There's soon to be another Nova. This Lich is a damaged monster. The only anti-air necessary, really. And there's a Nova now. Does he want to nuke the DK? No. He uses it on the Guard, actually. Anxi's losing everything. And Happy is not losing anything. More Nova. More, he's eating all the skeletons. He's getting so many kills. Still not even level 3. This is one of the most dominant offline performances I have ever seen in my entire life. That was way too easy. Puts the match of Happy versus Sight in perspective. There was a walk in the park, total domination. The Emperor has arrived. Getting the middle, getting Anxi's expansion, getting Anxi's Murlocs. But Anxi's build was... How was this supposed to work? Tier 3 rush into Gargs on 1 crypt? Anxi is just a replacement. A last second replacement pretty much for WFZ. But yeah. Ouch. This was brutal. Nothing else. I mean, there's no way to put it any different. Next game starts. I think they want to finish this quickly. As Happy is rushing his way into the semi-final, as it seems. He would be facing Fly next, who killed Romantic already, so the only human is out. Tomorrow we have Moon versus 120, which is a great match as well, and Foggy versus Night End, which will be fun too. So tune in tomorrow, already saying that, to see a European battle on Chinese soil. So, we do have the matches extension working soon. Forgot to enable that. As we go into map number 2. Okay, matches should be working. No, it's the wrong one. Whatever. We go in game with the 2 undeads once again. Oops. Button. With Anxi in the red in the upper left. And Happy once again in the blue in the bottom left. With the 1-0 lead. This is match points. And yeah, I expect this again to be very one-sided. Now the extension is working. It should give you all the information you need. Okay, Anxi, what to do now? Is it the Lich build again on Concealed Hill? Is it a less cheesy play? Is it Gargs this time on this map? As we have 2 dragons at the fountains. So, Lich first by Anxi once more. Happy is going for the Lich as well. Is this starting to become the new meta? Everyone's going back to Lich and Ghouls? Thanks to the Ghoul Frenzy upgrade? I don't think it's an expansion. That would be Dreadlord then. Like, Lich expansion doesn't really work. But with the Garg, you might get an advantage with the rat spots. That could help, if he's still going for that strategy. But we saw, and like, Anxi has to dodge fights early, I think. Because he's just not winning it. He has to cheese, he has to distract, he has to annoy. That can be done with Gargs pretty nicely. But alright, hero spawn. And immediately we're doing this again. Triple ghoul. Rush Happy wants to force the fights, which he will most likely win. Get the skeleton here as well. That was a problem for Anxi early. Like, not using a single rod of necromancy against like a full charge. He was constantly behind, and look at this. Full block. First blood. Oh no. Oh no. The misery continues. He is losing 3 ghouls. Are you kidding me? He doesn't have a Nova. He's saving that ghoul. Happy has just way too much. Nova to that Lich. Oh my god. There's no potions, of course. Text now.
Players' forces
But
are under attack.
he lost the early game last time when he had twice the ghoul numbers. And now Anxi lost 3 ghouls early on. He is level 2 earlier thanks to the creeps though. That helps. He's such a monster. Didn't lose a ghoul. Has to retreat a little now as there's a lot of skeletons. And of course there is Dark Ritual for more mana on Anxi's Lich. How fast does the tech? Oh, actually Happy is a little behind.
Players' forces are under attack.
That kind of surprises me. After the creep spot, he didn't get a single skeleton. Or is he now? Oh no. Whew. Is it boots time? He doesn't have the gold. Staff, maybe. Oh, boots time it is. Did he sell something? I don't know. Whoa, nice Nova. And with the boots, Anxi actually has a chance here. There is a fountain though. It's nighttime. Happy just moves away, playing ring around the forest. There's another Nova. Happy gotta be careful. Must be on cooldown. Happy has to TP out of this. No, that's the Lich die. Okay. That's level 2.3 for Anxi, which is definitely the biggest success he has had in this series so far. It's only level 1. Saves the TP. Oh, Happy is creeping though. Not wasting too much time. Anxi again playing without a graveyard for the faster tier 3. Preparing all the creeps for when the Lich is back. Of course, Anxi can creep now, and he might get to level 3 before the next fight, and then he's the one with the advantage. Okay, Lich gets full experience. Claws. Oh, he's pretty lucky with these Lich items, but I mean, there are almost no bad Lich items, so. Tier 2 is done. The Ziggurat is a little later, but it's okay as he's rushing tier 3 as well as Anxi. But Happy will be going into Fiends, which is the more logical choice, I guess. In the meantime, Anxi most likely trying something fancy again. And I can see this Garg play working here. With it, like 1 Garg, trying to steal 2 dragons, get the big items, which will most likely give Happy the middle. But that's fine, I guess. One of Illusion, Slaughterhouse, DK. Same here, except the Slaughterhouse just later. Or, and no second crypt or whatever he wants to do. Yeah, that boots purchase paid off. That was nice by Anxi. Big investment, but it will pay off. You can always chase now. And he forced the revive. Happy is level 3 anyway, though. Found the time to creep, so did Anxi, so they're pretty much on equal levels right now. Level 2 DK is then the next big upgrade, and reaching tier 3 and getting Frenzy and Orb and stuff. But Happy, trying to be aggressive again. Exchanging Novas, I guess. There we go. Happy saving the mana. Using it on the ghouls, which feels more clever to get the kills. little spooning out his opponent. But okay, actually does the same right here. 0 mana though. But with the boots, could be a double kill. Oh, the coil. The DK wizard arrives in time. So this is not as one-sided as Echo Isles was, even though Anxi lost 3 ghouls in the very early game. So here he recovered nicely. With the first fiend out, he should win every battle. Inventory is good, but no claw. So trying to keep the DK low as there's no aura, no healing. He's rushing worms again, huh? That seems to be Anxi's style. Oh, Happy has a lot of ghouls. Also a lot of lumber ghouls, actually.
A player's
Okay,
forces
is it time to
are under
contest the
attack.
middle? And is Anxi going for Gargs again? No, Frenzy immediately. Plus another Acolyte for a Shade. Nova Exchange, Orb is on, but only on Happy. Anxi can't fight. And that gives some time to creep for the Russian. Can Anxi get a last hit? He almost. Item with Wand of Mana Stealing. That's really nice against the DK. The Lich can always eat his friends to get mana, but if you burn the DK,
Player's
no
forces
coils.
are under attack.
Nice how he splits. The Lich distracts Anxi. DK continues to creep. And there is the Garg that we were looking for. I'm still not sure how this is supposed to work against fiends with 1 crypt. I really see no timing where this is working. I think the Garg is a little too late. If you go for 1.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah. This was kind of to be expected. That actually gives him the middle, biggest item, most experience, but therefore he gets the outskirts as the Garg arrives. Now the second crypt. So he's going heavy, 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 heavy air. Should be countered by weapon kiting, right? I think so. What was the item, by the way? Oh, medallion. Okay. I like that Anxi is playing non-conform, non-standard. He sees value in this. I just wonder how. Maybe we'll see that in the fight, but Happy seems to be ready. Dark Ranger out, Frenzy is done, and it's the same timing push that we've seen before. No worm out now, though. Would love to know if he is webbed. We're gonna see soon. Ooh, it could be... Oh, yeah, the worm. Oh, that's double kill for Anxi right away. Almost. He has to have web. Temple of the Damned coming for anti-magic. That is pretty much a hard counter to worms. And hero focus.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lich is plus 15. Dark Ranger level 2. DK might be an issue. So finally a Fountain Creep.
Town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Good one for his Lich, but Happy is just storming this base. Forces another TP. Triple kill on the Acolytes. Quad kill. And TP out. Whoa! Nice drive-by. And everything that Anxi does is so expensive. Double Crypt Gargs and Worm. And he just lost 700 gold in TPs. Why is Anxi not going to the other fountain? Does he think that Happy claimed it already? Could be an aura there. DK level 3. Anxi is far away. Oh, that's gonna make a hell of a difference. No Super Lich yet, but it's okay. We do have Anti-Magic Shell on Happy's side. He just needs to break upkeep and get some Banshees. Anxi with 4 Gargs. But we have 4 feats. And at this point, there must be web. And I totally expect Happy to smash the fight. Wait, where's the rope? Did he leave the rope on the ground? Or did he... There's no way he sold it, right? Okay, this is gonna be another TP. That's the 3rd one. That's 1,000 gold and town portals. Now going for a temple. But that doesn't really make much sense. 2nd Acolyte dying soon. We have Web. Happy trading this TP for kills, which is good. Dude, was it level 3? Yeah, okay. 5,100 gold here. Oh, it's already 500 gold difference. And expansion is coming. He told it to make Acolytes. Ah, okay. Huh. Wasn't there anything else could have sold? Has good value though. Alright, we have web with only 2 fiends? Or are they... Wait. Is it really only 2 fiends? 3. Okay. Anxi seems to be ready. 48 supply, lots of Gargs, heal scroll, double heal scroll. That's a pretty big push.
Players' forces are under attack.
Is Happy ready? Investment into the expo hasn't paid off. He can still cancel. And he should. Nova into the Gargs though. Gets the Necropolis up. Oh, okay, maybe he shouldn't. Fiend coiled last second. He's not kiting against this. Now he eats the Fiend, gets... Oh my god, how fast he took out that worm. Unbelievable. Heal scroll by Anxi, number 1. He might... Oh, he burned through both of them? When the mana stealing used, then Anxi is just losing everything. These ghouls are great. Needs to save Fiends. Wow, last second coil. Huge Nova! Hit everything that Anxi has, which is... Granted, not too much anymore, but the backline is still so strong. The curse on the Lich, he can't follow this up. Anxi dropping to 26 supply. Happy defenses expansion. Anxi is not counter expanding. Anxi taps out and the Emperor advances to the semi-final with a 2-0 as expected. The replacement, the underdog, couldn't make a splash. Weird tactics, timing push designed for this, but yeah. In the end, pretty easy day for Happy, who has a day off tomorrow and can prepare for Fly. Lucky future Happy in the top 4, where we expect him. Making his way over to the for the handshake. This is gonna be good on Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be our opening match on Sunday morning. Happy versus Fly. The 2 old mouse sports players. The 2 old mouse sports players against each other. Nice blast from the past there. And Happy constantly says, Orc is my weakest matchup. Fly seems to be in great shape. At least against human. Not too sure how good he is against undead. This will be fun to see. I'm looking forward to this. Tomorrow, we have... more quarterfinals. We start at... I'm actually not sure. I have to look this up. We start at 8:50, so a little later than today. But we start with a banger of a match of 1-2-0 versus Moon. And this is the match you can't miss. So set your alarms. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be the best Undead versus Night Elf in the world, probably. Here we have it. Wikipedia already up to date. Fucking awesome. Oops, sorry. Already up to date. Happy versus Fly. Sunday, 7:40. Tomorrow, 120 versus Moon. And Foggy versus Night End. Will we get the rematch of WGL Winter, where it was Moon versus Foggy in the finals? Could be rematches of the past 2 WGL Grand Finals. Looking good. Looking good. So do we have a highlight reel already? Yes, we do. Oops, sorry. Might be a little late. This is concealed already, right? So almost over. Sorry about that. Yeah, Happy lost the Lich. That was the biggest accomplishment that Anxi did in the entire game. But yeah, pretty much no chance for the Chinese, which was to be expected. I think WFZ would have had a little more of a win chance, but in the end, Happy is a killer. And if you start the game with a Lich opening and lose 3 ghouls, you know what direction you're heading. Today was very one-sided, actually. I didn't expect Fly versus Romantic to be that one-sided. I expected this match to be one-sided, of course. But yeah, final fight here. Look at how fast he snipes the worm. Matter of seconds. That investment, absolutely not worth it. And then the next Nova is gonna be so big in a second, where he hit everything. He's just a beast. Never loses control. And that's it for One Belt, One Road, Day 1. Very cool production. Very good Orga. Nice admins to let us in the game. I was very happy with the cast today. Cool people in chat. Supporting well. Yeah, thank you for tuning in early. We continue tomorrow at, as I said, 8:50 for 120 versus Moon. So set your alarms. And if you like to reward us a little for getting up early and bringing you the best Warcraft in the world, then feel free to sub here on Twitch. It's still September. You can cheer with bits for us here at Twitch. You can donate a little. The links for that are all in the description. Doesn't matter if you watch this live or via YouTube. You can buy our merchandise, and we have referral links for Amazon. And of course, it helps a lot if you watch our content without ad block as well. So thank you for all the support today. Like us on social media. We have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and join our Discord, especially if you're a sub, because that's where the replays will be released of the tournaments we cast. Apart from that, fight negativity online, spread positive comments. If you have a favorite streamer, must not be us. Tell him how much you like him. This goes for streamers, bands, I don't know, whatever content creator you're following. Spread positivity, overwhelm with kindness. This was Neo, One Belt, One Road, Day 1. See you tomorrow, 8:50 with 120 versus Moon.